Sent me to the Gladiator School, the worst maximum security prison in the state of Washington. The name of that prison was Walla Walla. I was 19 years old. I had never been to jail in my life. I didn't know the jail culture. I was lost. There's Supermax and then there's maximum security right underneath that. The Supermax is for terrorists and, serial killers and stuff like that. I was asked if I wanted to go to church. I said no. Do you want a Bible? I said no. I found myself reading about other religions. I read about Judaism. I read about Hinduism for about 5 minutes. I read a book and I just said, this is no way. Fast forward, I would say 6, 7, 8 months. I'm walking the yard by myself, which is a very dangerous thing to do. I noticed the guy always looking at me. He appeared to be a white guy. He had a long mustache. He appeared to be white, but he was sitting with black people. So one day, I'm walking around the track, and that same person stands up off of the tables in the yard, looking at me the whole time. He's got about 5 African-American people with him, behind him, and he's walking straight towards me. And I'm like, okay, here we go. This is how it happens. I'm gonna get jumped. And I squared up because I knew it was gonna happen. The guy says, whoa, 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 no, nothing like that. Assalamu alaikum. And I said, what? And I learned that his name was Omar and that he was from Turkey. And so, okay, you're the first person that I've met from Turkey. And he said, what do you know about Islam? And I had absolutely no clue what that word is. And I even told him, Islam, how do you say that in English? He said, Islam is a religion. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. He made dawah to me about what Islam was. And we talked and we talked and we talked. And finally, one day, he brought a book. And it was wrapped up in a towel. And he said, kind of sternly, he said, look, man, I'm gonna give you a book, but you have to make sure that you keep it clean and you don't disrespect it. You don't put it on the ground, okay? Do I have your word? Because I'm gonna give you a book. I said, sure, Omar, what's the book? And he uncovered it, and it was a blue Quran with gold writing. And he said, this is a gift from me to you.